Okay, now on to example 5. So in this example, we're going to take a look at how to combat the previous issue with renumbering of ptnum. So say we want to delete some very specific points, but the ptnum keeps renumbering, so we don't know what point we are actually acting on. To combat this, we can create our own attribute. So how we do this is, let's start off with 100 points as usual. We want to create an attribute called ID or identity. So how we can create our own attribute from other attributes is quite simple actually. So we need to drop down a attribute create node. We need to type in @ptnum. This is how you access attributes, with the @ symbol and then the attribute name in lower caps. We are then gonna type the name of the attribute, which is ID. We can, if it's optional, but local variable. I won't go into what that is, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it in caps, ID. The ID attribute is an integer, same as a ptnum, but it doesn't actually automatically recognize it as an integer. So we need to set the type to integer. We now have, for each point, we have an ID attribute. The number is gonna be the same as the ptnum. So the attributes are identical at this point. But the good thing with ID is that it doesn't renumber the points once some are deleted. So say you delete every point from 0 to 10 with the ID 0 to 10. The first point now will still be 11. It won't be 0. It doesn't renumber them. So this way we can keep way more control over our points, and we can actually keep, we can act on the points we want to act on. So to demonstrate this, we will delete all the points from 0 to 51 and all the points from 53 to 99, but with the ID attribute. First I'm gonna just display that we actually have the ID attribute. So we're gonna select the attribute create node, and we're gonna go to geometry spreadsheet. We can see here that we have the ID, and the ID number is exact same as the ptnum. As you can see, it ends at 99, it starts at 0. Anyway, so let's take a look at the blast. So in the blast node, we're gonna have to type some, a little bit of longer text here, but it's quite simple. So to access the ID attribute, we also have to do the @ symbol and lower caps ID. So let's start off with saying that we only want to delete all the points that has the ID from 0 to 51. That simply is written like this: @ID equals to 0 to 51. Remember how we usually do like 0 to 51 to access the ptnum? With ID, we actually have to define that it's the ID attribute we want to access. So by typing this, we will delete most of the points. 52 of the points we will delete, and 48 is kept. So let's say we want to delete even more points, but we want to keep the ID 52. So the next part of the code is going to be @. This is how do you define to kind of write two different length of attributes you want to access. So you can type @, which is like and basically, and then we're gonna type ID. I think we need an @ symbol there actually. Yeah, there we go. So @ID equals to 53 and 99. So this means that we will delete all the IDs that is 0 to 51 and the IDs that are 53 to 99, which only leaves us with the ID 52 and one single point. Let's see if this worked. Let's go to the geometry spreadsheet, and we can see that it's, as I said, the ptnum will renumber. So this number is 0, because we only have 1 point. But the ID for this point is still 52, which means this worked, and we're happy. So that's the end of example 5. Yeah, thank you.